thank everybody for tuning in. Thank you for tuning in. This is a show called Fans because we are true definitions of the word fanatics. My name is Anderi Bailey. This is Al Toomer.
What's up, y'all?
What up with it? We're going to be going over some different topics that are going on in the world of sports. Being that, anytime you ever see me, I probably got a game on. I'm always watching competition. I grew up without a brother. So, with two sisters, you know what I'm saying? You're always running away from these girls trying to find some boys to play with. So, when I started finding sports, man, it was on. I played basketball, football, baseball. I tried to play a little cricket. I'm real nice at what's that, croquet? Croquet?
Polo too.
Man, I can do it all, man. I'm out here in these streets. So, we got a few topics for you guys. Again, I'm Anderi Bailey. You can follow me on Instagram at the Anderi Be Funny. The information's at the bottom. This is Al Toomer. I'm going to let him introduce himself, where he's from, and what he thinks about sports.
This is Al Toomer. You can just Google my name and go to any front. I love sports, football, basketball, boxing. I love it all. So, this is a show that we're breaking bread in it right now. My man is one of the funniest guys in the world, and we just decided that we're going to sit down and do this. This is the first show, but I promise it's going to get better, especially with y'all. This is just a trial right here. But just Google Al Toomer, Facebook, Instagram, and Al Toomer, ALLTOOMER, the number 2 at whatever you have, and you'll find me there.
And you can just do like this, Al, because your name is right up there. Man, y'all don't even realize, man. He gave me a lot of props, man. But this is one of my big brothers in the game, man. Hilarious comedian, man. I love comics that go up there and just talk they heart. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We have a true ability to be able to have therapy on stage, but until you learn that that's what your gift is, you're gonna be. You ever been at the grocery store and all this other stuff that probably ain't gonna work. But I see this brother's passion when he's up there on stage, and it kind of drives me to be a better comedian as well. So we're gonna get into this show, man. We really appreciate y'all tuning in, tapping in. Make sure you tell a friend. Make sure you share, like, all that. We got comments down here. We got a trivia question. Al got a trivia question. I got a trivia question. At the end of the show, what we're gonna do is we're gonna talk. We're going to give you the answer to the trivia question. Hopefully, throughout the comments, you guys will be able to tell us what you think about the trivia or who you think the trivia person is. So you want to go with you first?
I guess mine would be what college did Bill Russell go to.
What?
And that's a very simple one.
Very simple. See, this is the thing. We want to start out simple with the people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We don't know what these people know and what they don't know. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to go with the first trivia question is, what college did Bill Russell go to? Rest in peace, the great.
Yeah, Bill Russell was bad.
This is what I know about Bill Russell.
Yeah, with the rings all on his thumb. He had one for every finger and 2 on the thumb, dude. That's a lot of rings. The coldest thing is Michael Jordan did the picture first. So They had Mike on the Sports Illustrated, and Mike looked cold. Mike had all 6, and he was just looking like, and it was cold. And then, no lie, like 2-3 years later, Derek Jeter had one. And Derek Jeter had 4. He got 4. They're going to get baseball.
Yeah, he got 4 in baseball. Yeah. Then, they went to the Truth. Right. And the Truth had both hands on his... Bill Russell dang near covered his whole face with... Hey, man.
He had a ring for his pinky toe, man.
I'm going to be honest with you, man. I've been watching sports a long time. And Deion Sanders, prime time, shout out to Deion at Jackson State. Yeah. Deion said, man, if you ain't want to ring, you can't say a thing.
Yeah.
So, you got 11 of them?
Yeah.
Hey, man, Bill Russell say anything he wanted in basketball.
Right.
Man.
Nobody challenge.
The greatest winner in sports.
Yeah. You never really heard anybody Jordan didn't say that to him, man.
No.
They can say, well, he played in the era with a bunch of, white boys and all this. It was only 11 or 12 or 13 teams, but I did that, man.
Hey, man.
In
I can
13
only
years, that man played 13 years and won 11 championships in 13 years. And 8 of them was in a row.
You know how many people sit there and say, I can only, what did Roy Jones and all them say? I can only fight who's out here.
In front of me.
Yeah.
That's
I can't, I mean, you can't make up I can't make up a nigga and put him in front of me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can only fight who's in front of me. And he dominated everybody.
Yeah. And none of these guys are saying his era, he didn't, man, he didn't play in the 60s. People breaking in his house, spraying racial epithets on the wall. They said he even broke in his house and got them left feces on his bed. Ain't none of these athletes going through those things. You got somebody like Russell Westbrook, somebody worried about somebody calling him Westbrook. This man went through stuff like with Boston fans, where he was winning championships.
You know what's crazy? I didn't even think about that, bro. A lot of these athletes are really crying about somebody changing your name.
Right.
No, they was called nigga.
Right.
You black porch monkey. I mean, like, I couldn't even imagine trying to be the best you trying to play the best you can. Think about how hard it is for James Harden and Westbrook right now to go to a new team and do what you're supposed to do. And you got some people saying, you black porch monkey, we're going to kill you later with your wife at. You're like, wait a minute, I'm trying to shoot a free throw.
That's why Bill said he got 11 rings, man, because if they had that, he said it didn't scare him. It just, he internalized it.
Oh.
Now, I'm really going to destroy
you.
This is all I can
really
do.
Going to kill you.
Is kill you on this court.
Hey, so really, it wasn't Will Chamberlain's fault. It was the white boy. Hey, I'm going to have to do you because, hey, man, they've been dogging me all season, man. I'm going to have to, you just have to be over here.
Yeah. They do it when you're big.
All right, so that's that. Shout out to Bill Russell again. That is the trivia question. So if you got if you know where Bill Russell went to college, put it in the comments, and we will definitely shout you out. My trivia question, a little bit harder because I'm a basketball fan. I want to know who was the considered the NBA's first franchise player. See, not the actual NBA franchise, because that's a new term that just got coined maybe 20, 30 years ago.
Yeah.
But in terms of money and importance to the team, who was considered the NBA's franchise player? And it's actually written. So at the end of the show, we're going to actually post this stuff so that people can actually see, because that's what we're here for. We're here to educate, man.
And don't cheat either by going to your phone. Anybody can do that.
Anybody can do it. I ain't going to lie.
Call up your grandparents and ask them, but don't just get your phone and cheat.
I ain't going to lie. I knew about Elgin Baylor, but I didn't. Did I just say? Anyway, I had to look the nigga up. I had to look the nigga up. And so, anyway, I got some information on the brother anyway. But if you think you know who it is, we gonna give you an opportunity to shout that out. So, actually, again, the show is called Fans. My name again is Anderi Bailey. This is Al Toomer, and the first topic we're gonna bring up is Brittney Griner. It's a huge topic. A lot of people on the LBGT side of the game have been commenting, and her wife got up there and said some things, but it's actually out now that she's going to be serving 9 years for that vape pen. What you think, Al?
Well, first of all, I've heard that they had to sentence her before they could work on a trade with her. Yeah. So, with that being said, what they asking for her, man, they asking because every country has political prisoners, man. It's thousands of political prisoners in Russia all over this country from America that ain't nobody even talking about. And she's just one. She's part of, they want America to give up some terrorist guy that's been locked up over there since 2011.
Supposed to be considered
one of the most dangerous.
The architect of death.
Right.
I think they said.
Right.
That's who y'all want. Y'all want us to let out the architect of death
For
somebody that had.
basketball.
No, wait. Just break it all the way down. The architect of death for somebody had a vape pen.
Right.
That ain't no even trade, man.
It is not.
That's not no even trade.
It's not an even trade.
And
they also asking for another guy that was over there who was a Marine. They got him for espionage. He's been over there since 2018. So when I think about this, like I say, bro, I don't want to see nobody locked up. Even my worst enemy, as long as they tried to kill me, I don't want to see you in prison because I can't do that to you. But this broad, I don't know what she would think about me. If I was over there, would she be raising hell about me? I mean, think about the, when she was out, was she talking about anything when black men were getting gunned down? What is her stand on, people like us?
On Black Lives Matter, right?
Yeah.
Right.
I just see her being a gay woman who hated this goddamn country and went over there and did something stupid. Not everybody's supposed to come rescue her, but I guarantee you, if me or you was over there, I don't think she'd give a damn. Man,
listen to this. So, Brittney Griner is going to jail, and that's a sad affair.
Yeah.
But we ain't talking about a man who served,
fought wars and did all this shit.
This man is a military. He went over there and served, fought for this country, and was sentenced to life in prison right here, for $30 worth of weed.
Yeah,
$30 worth of weed, and this ain't. A lot of times people be like, excuse me. A lot of times people be like, oh, well, back in the day, they took advantage of a lot of black people, and you can't really compare today with what's going on. You can't compare what's going on then with what's going on today because this and that. No, this is 2008.
Yeah,
2008 in Louisiana. This man got caught with 0.69 grams. That's not even a gram of weed. This brother ain't even got a gram of weed, and went to prison.
Yeah.
I don't know what she did over there, what she's doing over there, what she did in her life. I don't wish nothing like that on nobody. But what I am saying is, nigga, it happens. Like, man, this is happening here.
Yeah.
And we ain't trading no architect of death to get this brother out.
No, we ain't. And that's what I'm saying.
Ain't nobody.
They said the penalty she got in Russia, if they'd have caught her in the United States with that, it would have been an even bigger crime. She'd have got from the amount of stuff that she had, it would have been more of a crime in the United States.
And so that's what I'm saying. I mean, a lot of times a lot of times it's the media. They put this big old thing on this LGBT lady, and the crazy thing about the media make it seem like the LGBT run everything. So if they run everything, why is she still locked up?
Because there's no LGBT army. You might be part of the military over here, but there's no LGBT Marine, Army, or Air Force.
Period.
Once you get that, then you can back your shit up. That's the reason black people ain't got shit today, because you don't have your own army.
And when we tried to get one, they made laws to take the army out the niggas.
That's because niggas tried to let them know what was going on before they settled up. You can't let them.
Right, they went into her.
We can't be running out like they doing a war with a bullhorn nigga and a nigga toting the flag. We gotta sneak up on people till we can get that.
They went in too early. I ain't gonna lie. Went in too
early.
That
destroyed the mission of his. That destroyed Malcolm X. When these campers see your ass, dude, you are null and void.
That was a hell of a stupid thing. We ain't gonna go into the Black History part about
but
that.
See, everybody keep forgetting about the black man.
Everybody.
They keep telling you when it comes to women, then it comes to gays, but they skip. And all of them are goddamn benefiting off of what black men, Malcolm and Martin, was fighting for, civil rights. Even though Malcolm wanted it to be human rights, but every right they gave people immediately, they went, all right, civil rights and all of this, well then we'll put all you minorities together. And if any black man don't have a certain way, you don't feel a certain way about being in a class with women and gays, then that's on us.
It's on you.
I can't be on the minority.
Right.
With women, gays, and everything. I ain't doing shit.
No.
I can pick up a gun and kill my folks. I can pick up a gun and kill anybody. But when it comes to the real enemy, I can't do that. I'm just a bitch ass minority with women engaged.
Right.
Black men all these things. I'm not even asking for no motherfucking reparations. I can't. For your big black men that are strong enough to ask somebody who would, I'll ask you, man. Somebody got to jump on you. And like 4 or 5 dudes just got to jump on you and just got them molested you and raped you, went through you. Are you going to get up after this is done, so as and all, and ask them for anything? I need help.
Oh, no.
Well, that's equivalent to what our people, as African American men, have done, man. You've been raped, women have been killed, children have been goddamn killed, and you still got black men asking these motherfuckers. I'm ashamed of being a part of this thing. But there's no way I can go. There's no free agency. And there's no other team I'd want to join.
There's no other team I'd want to join.
I gotta ride this out.
Hey, we gotta ride it out, man. We gotta ride it out. So, Brittney Griner, I got her behind the bars over there. If y'all can see,
She'll get out.
She gonna get out. The problem is, it's gonna be a lot of, we don't know what we're gonna have to give up to get her out, and is it gonna be worth it? Like, what's gonna happen in the future because there's another gay lady in America?
Yeah, I'm telling you, but that girl has been sitting over in that jail long enough, man. I bet when she come back here, because she was against, she would be, and she did the national anthem. She hated the country. She hated men.
Yeah, she ought to be cool over there. She ought to be cool over there. You talking all that stuff about America.
When she get out, I bet her wife get divorced and she come find a man like us, and she's gonna be more patriotic.
Oh, there you go. Well, then shout out to her getting locked up in. Shout out to her getting locked up.
I bet you that shit gonna perform up.
Shout out to her getting locked up there. All right, we're gonna keep this. We're gonna keep this show rolling. Appreciate all of you guys tuning in. We got LaShanta Ridgeway out there. Got my boy Big John Austin out there. Appreciate all you. I thought I'd see my mama out there too. So shout out to her. But anyway, the next topic we going to my man who I appreciate a whole lot. Shout out to Deshaun Watson, man. Only having to serve 6 games, man. They tried to take a whole season from the brother. Actually, they did. So this really, to me, before I get your take, to me, this really all started when that brother said, "I'm not playing for Houston no more." When he said he wasn't going to play for Houston no more, that's when all of this happened. He was going to sit out. He wanted to get traded. These people made sure he recognized we control things. And they I'm not going to say they didn't put him in his place. They put the boy in his place. Put the boy in his place, but the boy is back in his place. He where he want to be, and he only going to serve 6 games, man. So I'm shouting out the brother, man, for being a real brother and being able to play, man.
Yeah, he gonna serve way more than that. I said that too, because he was about to bring out a whole lot of stuff. Even the owner that came out and said some racial stuff. I don't know whether that was McNair, and he said all this. And then they traded, what's his boy, the receiver? They traded him.
Yeah,
was it Hopkins? He's in, yeah. So he saw all this, and when he actually be traded, man, you're right. All this stuff came out. All the stuff that they knew, but they covered up. They knew it. And I ain't gonna, that boy is very ignorant with what he's doing, man. With going out, you just got them going on Instagram. When you got money, you can do that shit. You just going for pictures and paying, and he wasn't paying a bunch of shit. That's the problem.
Well, they ain't asking for much of nothing neither, though. But I mean, you got to pay people to be quiet. You're not paying at a certain. Now, me personally, I can pay you to leave. I can still pay you to leave. I ain't got a whole bunch of money. But at some point, this is why Bob Kraft got caught. Yeah, because you're not paying enough to be quiet. Exactly. Man, you give a girl enough money, she ain't gonna say nothing about nothing until you need to call her again.
She call you again.
And but she might, if you gave her enough, she might be like, "Oh man, I ain't finna bug him." No. There's some women out there that recognize, "Oh, okay, I see what's going on here. He got some things going on. He doing a thing over here. He gonna call me when he ready for me."
Exactly. But he gave her bitch enough money just to go get, a Big Mac.
Right. If you ain't took her home, man, if you Ubered her and ain't, man, it better be an Uber X.
Some of them he would go into their house, man, but that's what they got. It is obvious, and it ain't nothing wrong with it. If you a young dude with money, all right, bitch, you advertise a pussy, come give me a massage and something, thinking you can get $100. But bruh, that's not all you give him.
You need $500 to be quiet.
He wasn't doing that, but
that's the problem.
66. But the thing is 66. Only 24 came out. Well, if you do mathematics, man, what is the overlay of 24? Look like it's more of them that didn't say nothing.
Again, they were the ones he was supposed to be messing with. I bet you they wasn't all black, man. I'm gonna be honest, man. Black girls are the most special women to us. Mm-hmm. Not to nobody else. They're the most special women to us because they understand that things sometimes need to be on the down low. Everything ain't gotta be man, this, that, and the other. And especially if you, I don't want to say treat her right, because you definitely treat her right, but if you pay her right, they know how to act right, man.
Yeah, you're right.
Kobe was messing with a girl that was not black. That's why she said something. Kobe would have messed with a sister in Utah. Man, Kobe would have lived a great life. Wouldn't nobody know nothing about Kobe Bryant. But because he tried to go somewhere else, man, we got to mess with our people, y'all. I'm telling you, I ain't even gonna front. I got 3 kids by a white girl. I ain't gonna lie. But when I got married, they didn't work out. But I married 2 black girls. 2 black girls. I ain't bringing no white girl no. Anyway. So shout out to Deshaun Watson only having to serve 6 games, man.
Well, he gonna serve more than that.
Well, and that's the thing.
Appeal, and he gonna serve more than that.
Matter of fact,
when you go to some of these women, man, when the grand jury's throwing stuff out, and then you come to women have the nerve to sit up and I'm just tired. I think women, you gotta get some laws, man, where you penalize this goddamn huge crime to goddamn, persuade people's feelings. Nobody wants to see a woman cry. Some of these goddamn bitches will learn to use that shit, man, in a very deceptive ass way.
Deceptive.
Even this woman that came out and talking about, well, he did this, and then it flew in my face. Well, what were you doing before it flew in your goddamn face?
See, sometimes, ladies, you don't even have a defense for some stuff. No, I'm gonna be honest. Sometimes, with growing up, I would hear, the girl didn't want to say that she was raped. She didn't want to do this. She didn't want to do this. Now, as I'm older, I'm starting to realize you put yourself, not all of them, but some of them probably put themselves in such a compromising position.
Yeah.
How can you tell somebody you was raped and it was 3:00 in the morning and you knocked on the door at 2:30?
Right.
What are you doing over here?
Exactly. And he coming to your house. A lot of these girls, he going to their house.
Come on, man. We got to.
But you hear the way the media spins. Oh, he's so. Yeah, but that's disgusting. How can he do that? Man, I love goddamn creaming a woman in the face and said, if you doing this, don't tell me what happened. What were you doing? Where was he supposed to shoot it? In your hair?
Right.
You was mad because he didn't come in your mouth?
That's exactly what it was.
Well,
so, really quick, it says the NFL, which has argued from the start for a minimum season-long suspension with the opportunity to apply for reinstatement, is once again seeking the full year along with an appropriate fine and the treatment for what has been deemed as the disturbing pattern of sexual misconduct. His lawyer is about to sue them because, again, this has been happening since 2015. If you're going to bring up something that's been happening since 2015, you knew about it and you ain't say nothing until this boy left. So really, they've got.
They said it was happening when he was in Clemson.
They said no. It says domestic violence from
Deshaun.
Deshaun?
Hey, I thought this came out in 2020.
Oh, no. They're using the precedent. Sorry
Yeah.
about that. I do apologize. Sorry about that. And again, we're getting better and better every day.
Trial by error.
The precedent was set by Greg Hardy for the Cowboys during the domestic violence thing. And so because of that, the 6-game suspension
is all there.
Is what it is.
Yeah.
It's almost like them saying they're using that in court. Well, where are you going to use this precedent that, that's exactly Roe versus Wade or however. Hey, you can't do no more than what you did back then. Right. So I'm excited, man, because I love Deshaun Watson. The nigga threw for 4,000 yards with no receivers.
Yeah.
Deshaun Watson was gone.
Yeah. But see, this is the way they do you. Because they said, even the judge said, well, there's no precedent. But what they want to get them suspending this boy for the whole year. And what they're saying is, well, he didn't show enough contrition. He didn't look like he was sorry for what he did. I don't feel like I did nothing wrong. Then why would I do that? But now he got to do that. He got to come back on bended knee. Well, I'm sorry, and basically say I did something wrong when I didn't.
And that's the thing about and we're gonna go ahead and call him the media. I don't know if you remember. I'm a fan. Mm. That's why that's the name of the show. I remember back maybe 20 years ago, only 20 years ago. Mm. If you wanted to leave college early. If you was that good to leave college early, you had to come on the camera and say, I need to take care of my family and my mom and that. You just scored 38 points all season. Yeah. Nobody beat you, and y'all won the championship. Why would I come back?
Right.
But you had to come on camera. I watched Rodney Rogers, who was a beast in college, was very regular once he made it to the league. I probably needed him other 2 years. But anyway, a monster in college. Come on and dang near cry. Sharif Abdul-Rahim.
But it was started by, in the 70s, by Spencer Haywood.
You had to do that.
Yeah. He fought the league. He fought that for the kids to come straight out of high school back in the 70s. Spencer Haywood.
Spencer Haywood?
Yeah.
Oh, the first Spencer.
He was the first.
Because there was a kid. And he was garbage.
Yeah, this is one with the Lakers and everything. But he fought coming out, and that was his thing. You gonna make me go to college for 4 years, and my mama is living in a brick shack. She ain't got no money. This is about me. This is about me making a job. You go to college, man, to learn stuff to make money to support yourself. Well, I play basketball and I do it damn well. You gonna make me stay here 4 years?
Did he have to go to college? Did he make it to the NBA?
He played. Yeah, he went to the ABA first, and he ended up playing with the Lakers. He's even on that Showtime. If you watch the Showtime Lakers, with the documentary on HBO, he was one of the main motherfuckers back there.
So really, Spencer, before Daryl Dawkins,
he was the first one to do it.
First player to go to the NBA.
Moses Bone, anybody was Spencer Haywood. He took the motherfucker to the court.
This is why I got out Toomer, y'all. This is why I got out Toomer. I ain't gonna lie, when Spencer Haywood, or is that what it is? I think the junior name, I think the son name was Spencer too.
Yeah.
Garbage! Yeah. Man, I thought the daddy was garbage. I ain't gonna lie to you. I thought the daddy was just as terrible as him.
That nigga was nice,
but if you can go to the NBA out of high school, back in them days, you know who else tried to do that? Remember the football player? He tried to sue them, and they won still.
Yeah.
He didn't even get to play. He still ain't ever playing in the NFL.
That Claret?
Yeah, Maurice Claret.
He messed himself up.
Messed himself up, man.
Even though they probably set him up getting caught in the alley smoking crack and stuff, but yeah, he did that.
You know. But then again, I'll shout out all the football players, man. Football is not a game you can just go from high school to the pro. Man, my uncle played. You got a family member that played?
I played. My brother played. Yeah.
In the NFL?
Nah.
No, I'm talking about NFL. You got some family that played in the NFL?
Nah.
Okay. Anyway, even in college though.
What are you gonna say?
That's your family?
Cousin.
God damn it, this nigga related to Tony Dorsett. We need to shout out Tony Dorsett this fuck. God dang it, hold on, wait a minute, the goose. But no, my uncle played.
Damn, what the hell am I doing? Amari Toomer. Armani, who played with the Giants.
I thought, wait a minute, there's two of them. They brothers. Armani and the brother. They twins. The Toomer brothers. That made your family? Just Armani?
Armani played with the Giants. He played with the
Michigan. Armani played with the Giants,
yeah.
And the other one played with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Something about the Barber boys. They know twin Toomers. I knew that. Talking about Rundy and Tiki.
Oh, maybe see.
Yeah, Tiki Bob and Rundy.
He probably got me, son. He probably
no twin Toomers.
That nigga said they no
really
twin.
Armani, he played with
Armani, Armani Toomer, man. Come on now.
With Tom Brady.
It's just Armani. Yeah. I'm thinking of the Barber twin.
Yeah.
Armani, that's your family? Man, come on, man. Hey, this is why I picked this brother. Actually, he picked me. I ain't gonna lie to you. I was telling him about the show, and that brother said, man, I'm get in there with you. I said, well, look at God. Ain't he good? You got to have a veteran to help you so that you can understand a little bit more about the game. I'm telling you, if somebody would have told me Spencer Haywood had a daddy that was good, I'd have smacked you. I ain't gonna lie to you, because the son is garbage. I'll beat that nigga. He about 6'10". I'll give that nigga this work. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. And I played. You know what I'm saying? I played a little bit. But I said all that to say, my uncle played the game. You know, he actually played for the Minnesota Golden Gophers with Kevin McHale, and got drafted. Got an opportunity to play for the Miami Dolphins. Minnesota Golden Gophers and the Miami Dolphins. But only got a chance to play 3 years. If you see my uncle get in a car, well, let me rewind back. Before he had a little accident, my uncle had a little accident where he lost a little part of his leg. But before he lost his leg, man, I thought he was playing when he was getting in my car. I was like, get in the car. And he only played 3 years. Man, I thought he was. Man, I was like, if you don't get in there, it took him about 10 minutes to get in the car. He got to get in and turn around and do all. I was like, are you kidding me?
Man, that shit take a toll.
It's a car accident every play. So Maurice and anybody else trying to leave me, it ain't even about your skill and ability. It's about your body.
It is
getting old enough to take that punishment.
It is.
That's really what it's about. I'm glad I started smoking as late as I did, because my lungs was able to grow into what they were supposed to grow into before I start beating them up.
Yeah.
You start at an early age, you know, your lungs ain't even all the way grown. You know what I'm saying? That's the same thing about drinking and all this other stuff. But anyway, we say all that to say, shout out to Deshaun and the Browns. Man, look, I'm gonna get me a Browns jersey. I ain't gonna lie to you. Game 7, I ain't gonna get it. Ain't no use of getting it early. Ain't no use of getting it. Game 7, I'm gonna give me a Deshaun Watson jersey, man, and we out here with you, brother. We out here with you.
Well, he got